Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Solar Systems, where we help you understand the system your soul goes into. And today we'll be talking about Venus in Capricorn, the sign of relating with a purpose. Hey guys, what's going on? Now you know the drill. We have to break down each individual aspect of Venus and Capricorn separately before we bring them together. And if you really know us and you've been following our Capricorn series, then you really know this location and the caves we've been filming at. Now, without further ado, let's break down Venus and Capricorn. Now, I know it looks like I'm sitting on a stool out in the woods, but no, I am not. I am standing on a dead tree on the edge of a cliff. Now, without further ado, once again, right? Venus and Capricorn. So Venus, right, the planet of love, appreciation, values, as well as how one relates to others, right? Now, this planet is, it's fun. Everybody loves Venus, but Venus is more exalted in that Jupiterian energy, that Pisces energy, that Cancer energy, that Taurus energy, that Libra energy. And it is ruled by Libra. You'd think it'd do well in more of this Saturnian sign. However, Venus doesn't like it, but it kind of will appreciate what it does for itself later. It's a whole thing. It's like a angry daughter and a restrictive father. And don't get me wrong, we're going to get into that. So, with that being the case, let's talk about Capricorn. Capricorn loves the energy. Well, now let's do it from the bottom up. Capricorn hates the energy of Jupiter. It's okay, but feels like it's work when it's dealing with the moon. And then it loves, well, not loves, but it appreciates the enjoyment and the calm space of its home ruling planet, aka Saturn. Now, without further ado, let's move on up to its favorite planet of Mars, where it doesn't have to plan anything, it can just execute, which is what Capricorn really wants to do. However, it knows deep down inside that it's going to be better and it's going to be a more fruitful experience if it actually builds its way up into knowing every aspect of how it's going to execute something. Now let's move back down so I don't have to stand on this tree anymore, and we'll break down the actual traits of Venus and Capricorn. So, awkward imaginary scenarios aside, Venus in Capricorn wouldn't exactly be that low vibrational. However, you get the point of where they have an intention behind why they're doing what they're doing and why they're talking to who they're talking to. You know what I'm saying? It's not really like that arranged marriage like I mentioned. It's more of a networking energy where they wish to not only find someone that they can actually be with and tolerate, but they want to find someone that can actually take them to that next level and elevate them, right? This is how Venus and Capricorn tends to operate and focus its energies. Now, not to harp on that networking energy so much, but I do want to say that for those who are looking at someone who may have a Venus and Capricorn and they are being like, oh, they have networking energies, they're only with me because I have status, blah. These people don't explicitly have that energy on their mind. What they do is they have people in their life because they want to build themselves up in that way, and they want to have that trait with them. And if they like you in some type of way, maybe it's because they want you in their life because you'll actually help them elevate themselves and actually work on themselves to be something that they want. Sometimes they don't necessarily go for romantic relationships, they can find platonic relationships too. And these relationships can kind of help them basically have an external reference for a singular trait that they may want to implement in themselves. Now, don't get me wrong, once again, that is kind of, it's a little questionable from time to time, or is it? Or would you kind of like that in some capacity? Now, networking and building aside, these people really do like to improve themselves, and they really want to find people that they can do that with. However, this can be kind of a curse and kind of a weight to bear sometimes, because even if they take a break from this energy, it's always in their subconscious and it's always in the back of their mind, especially when they use their tool of relationships, aka Venus. So with that in mind, this isn't the best type of placement that Venus really likes in itself, because it's kind of like an internal manifestation for Venus of having to deal with Saturn and having a lot of Saturn alignments in a way. And if you kind of want to look at this as an interpersonal, interfamily relationship type of thing, you can look at Saturn as the restrictive father, like I mentioned before, and you can look at Venus like that kind of want to cut loose daughter that wants to just go out and party and do stuff. But when Venus is actually placed in Capricorn, it kind of gets rough, because now this is basically the space of Venus being like, oh, maybe dad was right, maybe I should buckle down and actually build a relationship that would actually support me in the future. But you can kind of look at this energy as if it's type 2 fun. So you're just like, oh, I'm glad I went through that in the past. But since it's Venus in Capricorn, you have this placement your whole life, it can get to that kind of point where it's less of a gift and more of a curse in the beginning, because all you're doing is actually building and working up to what you actually want to experience. But don't let that get you down, because in the future it's gonna be great. Now, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how we did. Leave that comment. Let us know if you want us to do anything else. We're still working towards finishing all of the planetary energy through all the signs from Sun through Saturn. And if you want us to do anything that we haven't done sooner, just leave a comment down below. Let us know. And thanks again for following, guys. Peace.